Tucci, and you are watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Tony, welcome to Go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony. Good.
Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. You're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh, yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Tony. You know Tony.
Tony Walker.
Tony Walker, everybody. Stand up, Tony. Where are you? Tony Walker.
Forget about it.
Tony, pup, Tony, pup, 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 pup. Tony, pup, 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 pup. Tony, pup, 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 pup. Tony. Tony. Pup, pup, pup. Tony, pup. Tony, pup. Tony, pup, 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 pup. Tony.
Hello, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to the Knock'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. If you're watching, we are on Facebook and YouTube, but if you're watching and you want to comment throughout the show, please head on over to the YouTube feed because that is where we monitor the comments. I try to check the Facebook, but I always forget. So head on over to YouTube and be sure to comment like Scott has. Scott says, hello, Scott. The Knock'em Dead Comedy Show, thanks for joining us. We're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, and we have two legendary comedians with us today. Lou Prats is here.
Hey. Thank you.
And we were just talking. We think it's been a month since our Rosie's been here. Rosie's here. Yay!
Been a busy summer.
You played hooky on July 18th to go to Saratoga with a bunch of men.
Yes.
But you were safe because all three of them are gay.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously,
so
they
gay.
bought vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Well, yeah, right. Hirschman. Yeah, I've seen Hirschman, talk to him plenty of times. He did not mention to me that he bought a bottle of vinegar for the ride home.
He's using it as cologne, as a matter of fact. I noticed that last night.
And he's probably pouring it all over Keegan's belly. Yeah, so you played hooky because I was supposed to go on that trip.
I know you were.
And
I
I
took your seat.
Yeah, I guess you kind of did.
Took your seat.
Lots of jokes there. But then the following week, I wasn't here. And then after that, this place was shut down for 2 weeks. So, yeah, it's been that's crazy to me. It's been a month. That is way too freaking long. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
But then, today, this is it. I'm going on vacation. So I'm not here next week.
Really?
Oh, no, all right. I'll be back the following Friday.
Okay, all right.
Right, because you have a guest on that Friday.
Yes.
Yes, you're bringing
We're having
in
my friend Tom Galati's
Tom
coming
Galati.
on. We're doing a show.
I see what it takes to bring Tom. I've been begging him for years. We grew up in the same town. I grew up with his sister. We were in
You just
school
have
together.
to message him.
I'm sure
I've
that's
asked him
it,
plenty of
yeah.
times. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I can think of a couple of
Message, is
reasons
that what you call
right
him?
now. Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So everything's good.
Everything is good. I'm not going to complain.
What was it like going on the trip with those guys? I personally thought I was going to get ass raped by Hirschman and Keegan.
Oh,
Oh, you did?
No, I did. I did. I actually learned how to bet on horses.
Did
I'm
you?
not. I wouldn't say I know.
Okay.
But Mark is like an expert.
Oh,
I
he
mean,
lives
he's
and
got
breathes
the
this
horse
stuff.
tattoo.
Yes.
He told me all the stories of his father.
Does he
taking
win a
him.
lot? Or?
I don't know if he wins a lot, but he sat there with his thing and he was like, okay, so this is what you do. This horse right here, that circle with the M, that means that the horse is a thoroughbred and it's only been screwed once and it's only raced twice. And it has a mother named Judy and she's most likely
So he's
here
just better
today.
at losing
I was like,
than I am.
holy shit. He knew everything on that stat sheet and it was so intimidating.
Really?
And then the odds and he was like, Rosie girl, you got to do this. Rosie girl, try this.
And then you said, you call me Rosie girl one more time. I'm going to pelt you in the face.
So I went up to the window and I was like, I'll take that bet that he just did, and then I'm just going to do a bet on that. And I would do the name.
And he probably knew everybody behind the desk, right?
People were coming up to him. He knew
Yeah.
all the people. He has this area where he sits, and he brings his stuff, and we had to bring chairs, and it was a very,
Do you guys tear your tickets up together?
No, I kept all my tickets in a little pouch to
did you?
see at the end if how
Sound
I
like the movies?
how
Like,
I did.
Wait a minute. You
I won a couple races and I
you
picked
did?
them based on my name. It would be like Leslie's Rose.
That
or
probably pissed him off.
Rosie Rose.
Yes,
Rose.
probably.
He goes
And he'd
into
be like, I
this
don't know
with
about that one.
stats
I was
and-
like, well, and I was like, yes!
So did you end up like in the making a profit or
I
no?
pretty much broke even.
Oh,
I
all
bet
right,
on
that's
every-
good.
I think
That's
maybe
fine.
there were 9 races. I bet on 7 or 8 out of 9.
But all right, let me backtrack. You said you brought chairs.
Yes, we didn't sit where everybody sits,
Why?
which I
With
know
the
Haft
peasants.
did not like. Haft wanted to sit up in put on a
Yeah.
sports.
I didn't even
sit
know
on
there
the
was an
top.
area to set up chairs. I thought it was all just the bleachers.
No, it's a whole big field with TVs and.
Nice.
What can you explain the $45 bottle of vinegar?
We got caught up.
Are you there?
I got to tell you something. There are moments in life where Rosie just said it best. You get caught up, and we went into this this store that basically had olive oil and vinegars, balsamic vinegars, and we went around and we sampled like 65 of them and little pieces of bread, and I fell in love with this like apple something balsamic vinegar, and I just. It was delicious, and I grabbed a bottle thinking like I was in the $21 bottle range, and the lady's like, that'll be $45. I'm like, what? I can get this bottle at Ivorone for $6.
But you're in Saratoga now.
But I was so caught up that I took my 6-gallon jug of balsamic vinegar that I'd have to live to 111 to finish.
What does it look like? Is it shaped like one of those hobo jugs? Or?
It could be.
Yeah, it was humongous. But before you guys get too deep into the show, there's just a couple of things I want to say. Number one, Rosie was the quintessential Saratoga guest, and you know how significant it is to me, Tone. And we're gonna get you and Don there eventually. But
Yes, I'm very upset I had to miss it.
No, it's okay, but it's going to happen. But, you know, I take it very personally. Saratoga is my salvation. It's my place of peace. And when I bring people there, I don't do it lightly. It's significant to me. And the joy that I get when I see someone getting it. And Rosie, literally, like from the freshwater springs to walking in town to the vinegar and oil shop to the track to understanding that we sit in an area where that's really kind of, you know, busy, and I know a lot of people there, obviously, so that could be a little bit distracting for a guest, but she got it. I think she'll be back, and it gave me so much joy to see how much she enjoyed it, that it was really just fantastic.
I did. I had a great
Very
time.
nice.
Thank you for including me. It was quite the field trip.
Yeah, it was great, and you know, I have to say, certainly there are certain things in life that just feel right. For me, it's Saratoga. It's baseball games at the old Yankee Stadium and old Shea Stadium, and it's Tony and Rosie being back together on Friday morning. So I'm really,
The universe
I'm
is
really,
back
and Lou Pratt also. Hey Lou, how you doing, buddy?
Good, man.
And I also want to apologize too. I was supposed to come last night to the brokerage. I didn't get home from my show until almost 9:30, and I hadn't eaten dinner, so I just felt it was it was too late for at that point to catch everybody. But how did that go?
You know what? You know me. I'm not. I don't like to kind of pat myself on the back. Rosie, you can tell him how you thought it
He
went.
had a great set. He had a lot of love in the audience, too.
Yeah.
You know, friends he hasn't seen in a long time.
Oh,
He
very
had
nice.
A man that just turned 96, that he's performed at his 90th and his 95th by request.
Oh, yeah, I've heard that story, but before
Yeah,
You know
he was
Wally and
there,
Judy,
so
Tone.
he
You know
started
Wally and
out.
Judy, yeah.
He started out by kind of giving him a shout out, which was a kind of nice way to set the tone, and then he had a great set, and there was good vibe. I think people were happy to be there last night. There was a lot of funny comics at the bar.
Yeah.
Whether they got a spot or not, just enjoying,
Cool.
enjoying the clubs. It was good.
It's not patting yourself on the back. You're up there, and if you had a good set or not. That's not.
Mike did.
Yeah.
Mike
Listen,
Keegan didn't.
No.
We're going to get to that. We
No,
have
I'm
pictures.
kidding. I'm kidding, but it's funny when you see Mike's mother. Mike's mother comes to a lot of the shows, and so I said to Mike, I go, Mike, it's really nice that your mother supports you the way she does over and over. He's like, my mother's not here to see me. She's here to see Mark. And the last show, she was there to go see Monty. And the show before that, she was there to go see Chris Roach. I was like, ugh. He's like,
Yeah.
That's
I was like, well,
hilarious.
good, 'cause you bombed.
Just a ride.
I'm kidding.
Just a ride.
Tone, I'll tell you that for me, and you know, for years, when you and I first started to become close, you used to have a question that maybe you didn't ask me, but you asked other people. It's
Yes.
like, what about this guy? Why does everyone why is he involved? Like, he doesn't ever perform, very rarely. Like, why do comics talk about him with such reverence? And you've obviously got to know me. You understand the nuttiness of Mark Hirschman and why oddly people care for me. But I will say that last night was a kind of quintessential night for me where people that haven't seen me perform, that mean a lot to me to see me perform. My best friend Dave from Massachusetts, and Rosie. Obviously, Rosie knows me now well enough from the show, but for her to see me perform and then me come off stage and her be like, "Shit, like you're really good at this," and it's significant to me. You know, really meant a lot to me.
Wow, this is a love fest today.
He had one joke that was so off color that all you heard because I was in the vestibule area where Laura or Andrew were at the register, and all you hear is like, ha, ha, ha! I'm like, oh my god, so loud, and he's so inappropriate. Shut up.
Yeah,
That's great.
Like I tell people, my neighbors Laura and Chris were there. Rosie, that was big. The big guy, the fucking monster, built like a
oh my
house.
god, he's built like, I don't know. I didn't notice him.
He's like a Greek god. His wife is beautiful, and they're big comedy fans, and they love coming to support me. And she's also like very intuitive, and she knows how stressed I am when I perform, and how much hard work I put into it, and how hard it is to perform infrequently.
Oh, really?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah. He gets. Yeah, I've witnessed it.
I offered him a cookie. I brought in some cookies that somebody had brought to the store. He wouldn't eat one cookie. So
And
I can't eat. And not all day.
Well, as he said, we've become close. Through Hershey and the Keegs. I do consider him a close, dear friend, and I do. Honest to God, I feel awful on show days for him because he gets so anxious, so in his head. It upsets me because he's so and he doesn't have a need to be, in my opinion, because he's great up there.
Mark, you got up there, and
he's a professional,
and I didn't know what to expect.
Right.
I was like, oh my god, I hope this guy is not like a dud on stage, because a lot of times people are so fun in life, and then they get up there and they're a dud.
Right.
He wasn't. It was funny, and it was just a great night. It was a good lineup.
Yeah, Rosie, it's an anomaly. I'm actually a pretty good comic, and I get such nice opportunity from Half, from Ginny Dolce, from Joe Carletto, and I just turn most of them down. And for years, there's definitely been certain comics who kind of look down on me a little bit, that I pass up opportunity because it's not common, as you know. Most people jump at opportunity, but it just adds to the enigma and weirdness and psychosis of Mark Hirschman. And it's all good. But I won't keep you guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for being there last night, Rosie girl, and have a great show today, okay?
Thanks, Mark. Really appreciate the call, buddy.
You got it. I'll
Take
talk
care.
to you guys.
See you later.
Okay.
I once turned James down. He offered me a spot. It was a Sunday night, and he puts out the list, and I think it was Mary, or maybe actually I think it was Michelle, and she's reading off the names, and Michelle, did you say my name? I was just hanging out. I think maybe I was doing something in here even. So I was like, I didn't come here to. I was like, and then, there was, and like Keegan was at the bar, and there was, I forget who else. There was somebody else. I'm like, those guys are comedians. Like, so I went to James. I said, James, I didn't come here to get a spot. What are you talking about? I'll give you a spot. I said, no, you got guys like.
No.
Yeah, right. I said, you got guys like Keegan at the bar. I said, you can't throw. No, I'm giving you. I said, no, fine, give it to Mike, and he did. He gave it. You're welcome, Mike. But that was like 2 or 3 years ago. James still brings that up sometimes to this day. Well, and then even when I saw Joe Carletto,
a few that turned them down.
Right?
Yeah.
And I said that to him. I said, I'm never turning you down again, man. And even when I saw Joe Carletto, the first time I saw him after that, he right here in the hallway. I'm back here. He's up there, and what are you doing? Turning down spots? It's like, holy shit. So yeah, never turn it down again. Mike Keegan by far is a much better comedian, so you'll be disappointed, but I'm not turning down the spot. So if you're here to see a show, you see Keegan at the bar, you see me on stage, that's not my doing. But
they forced my hand.
Exactly. Now, yeah, like you said, you gave me some pictures, so I'm going to put them up in a minute. I'm just going to catch up on comments a little bit. John Rusiello is saying good morning. Happy Friday. I think this is the last show before Tony's vacation. Yes, today is the last day. Sorry, guys, nothing personal, but I am very excited to get the hell out of here.
I bet.
Yeah. I am going on Monday. We're leaving. We're going to Graceland. Never been, so I'm looking for. And I'm a big music buff, so right there near Graceland is Sun Studios. That's where Elvis, that's where we recorded his first stuff, and when he hit it big. Jerry Lee Lewis has worked there. Johnny Cash. So I'm a big music guy, so I'm excited to see that. My daughter is coming with us, so she's asked that we hit some bars so she can drink.
Okay.
Which she doesn't drink often. She's on the spectrum, but she wants to drink. Okay.
I constantly ask Brian. Always a no.
How old is Brian?
24.
24. Yeah, my daughter is 26.
Wait,
so,
25, right? 25. Yeah, you just turned. I'm sorry.
Your dad doesn't even know how old you are, Brian.
Got some luck.
How old am I? See, we have no idea.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that is a good thing. We're doing that for a few days. I come back, I think, for 3 or 4 days. And then I'm going. So Monday is Memphis. The following Monday, I'm going down to Florida for 2 days just to see some friends.
All right.
That one. Yeah, I'm not taking any wife or kids with me. That's just me going to Florida to see some friends. So
I did that a few months ago.
Yeah.
Went to Louisiana, New Orleans. That was.
Well, it's become a thing for me. Apparently, I went. Not this past October, the October before that, I took a day trip to England.
What?
What?
Yeah, I flew to England. I arrived in England at 6:30 in the morning, went to sleep for, about 5 hours, and then went to see a buddy of mine who was performing in a special concert that I wanted to be at and support it. So I went to the concert. Then we hung out after. I got back at 3 in the morning to my hotel, slept for 2 hours, caught a 6:30 flight, and came right back home.
Shit.
Yeah. So then this past October is when I went to see John Rusiello.
I remember that story.
We went down.
Florida.
We flew down to Florida. We spent the night, hanging out at John's. Same thing. We caught a 7 a.m. flight, came right back home.
You want to go to France later?
Really. You can just go get a croissant and come back.
Home.
Yeah, so apparently this has become like an annual thing for me. So now I'm going to Florida again.
Yeah.
My friend from England, he's actually coming in. There's just a bunch of us from a bunch of different areas.
Yeah.
And we have one friend that lives down there who's in his 70s. So he's, we figured, all right, let's not make him travel and go crazy. We'll all meet up there. And, we're just going to hang out. Some of my friends are spending more time, but I'm arriving there Monday afternoon, hanging out Tuesday with everybody, catching a 7 a.m. flight Wednesday. So I'll be home by like 10 a.m. Wednesday.
There you go.
Back in here the next day.
I thought it was crazy that we went to Saratoga for the day.
Oh, it was an overnighter? It was just a day?
No, we met
trip?
here and got like egg sandwiches, which is an experience
fun,
unto itself.
Vinegar buying and horse races and all in one day?
Spicy chicken
quite the scheduler.
sandwiches.
Is that where you put everything down in here?
What's that?
You put everything down in here?
Yeah.
She writes stuff down.
I write it. Look, I have a...
Do you read actual books, too?
No, I don't have
think
time
people
to
do
read.
anymore.
But I write, like, even with my comedy stuff, I have a book that I...
Oh, this
I
isn't
do.
for the comedy stuff? I
No,
thought that's what
I
this
thought it
was.
was.
This is my planner.
Oh, that's your planner?
Yes.
But, all right, now to me it's like craziness, but to you, I'm sure it all makes sense.
Look, it's just...
That's a different language.
No, it's like all this stuff.
Oh, that's okay. I was looking at that first page.
No, I have to.
Look at that big yellow Pontillo show.
Pontillo show. Yeah, Giggle Room. I got to keep track or I won't show up.
That's right. And you have a show next Friday here?
I have a Friday. I have a. I don't know.
No,
I don't know what. I have
29th?
a show on the 21st, the 22nd, 24th, and the 29th.
I think that's why Galati's coming on the 29th. You have a show that night in the Giggle
There's a
Room.
guy with the last name Murillo, Matt.
Murillo.
He's a friend of Tom Galati's from when they were young.
Oh.
Both Hicksville guys.
Oh, all right.
And he moved out to California. He's a comic on the West Coast. And I guess he's doing a homecoming in a sense, and he wanted to put together a show here, maybe I speculate to have, people local that want to see him or he hasn't performed for in a while, whatever it is. So he obviously asked Tom because Tom is his buddy from here and he knows he does comedy, and then Tom recommended me, which was nice to be on the show.
Okay.
And Eric is headlining.
Eric Haft?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And I'm hosting. I'm a little nervous about that.
Well, you're a good host.
Me and Brian will go. When is it?
The
29th.
29th? All right.
It's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
Because Matt, nobody knows what he's like.
Right. And I like that. I like seeing new
Bridget
guys.
Kavanaugh, I think, is so funny.
She's wonderful.
on the
she's
show.
awesome.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, she's
and
such
she's
a nice
so
girl.
sweet,
Yes.
too.
Yes, she is.
And then it's really just, they want to give us more time. So it's just Tom and Matt and Bridget.
guys.
And then I'm hosting and Eric is the headliner.
Nice.
So that's going to be a nice
Eric.
show. It's not like a variety pack.
I unfortunately can't go to that, although I'd much rather be here for that. I'm taking Lisa to see Casey and the Sunshine Band.
You going to get up and boogie?
Where is that? They played Long Beach for free a couple years
Was that-
ago.
This is.
I don't even know their songs. Hold on, let me think.
I actually went.
Trust me, that's how I feel. And who was telling me? It was in here. Somebody told me in here that don't worry, you're going to have a blast. They put on a great
They
show.
do put on a good show.
Was it you?
I don't know. It wasn't me, but they do. They played Point Lookout. Point
Right.
Lookout near me, which, where
Yeah.
your daughter's camp is.
Yep.
That area, they have an area where they put one of those big tractor trailers that turns into a
Right.
stage.
Just as you're coming off the loop. It's right there.
Yes, and they do a couple of shows, like Mike Del Giudice is going to be there this Saturday.
Oh, is that right? This
Yes.
Saturday?
But they do shows, and one year we ride our bikes because forget trying to get the hell out of there.
Yep.
And they have everything: food trucks, this, that, the other thing. They set up bathrooms. It's nice. They do a nice job, and it's free.
Right.
And they had Casey and the Sunshine Band a couple years ago, and it was they had everybody in the place having a good time.
Really?
And that's really what it's all about at the end of the day.
Well,
People
true.
dancing and enjoying.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I would be like, I got to go to the next one. Where is it? I'm going to travel.
Right. Well, no,
I didn't even think they still performed.
Yeah, he's got to be in his 70s at
I guess,
least.
yeah.
I mean, they were around in the 70s.
70s,
so
yeah.
50 years ago. But Lisa wanted to go.
Okay.
I like sex, so I said, all right, I'll go.
Gonna get down tonight.
Get down.
I will be the only one in the whole place sitting in his chair. I am not getting up to dance, in case you know. Make a little love. Get that. No, not happening.
Get down.
Gonna hold
Is
the
that
lighter
the
up
song?
and they play
Is that the song?
That's one of their
Okay,
songs, yeah.
all right, yeah, that
See,
would've-
now I can't even remember what
I
else.
would have danced to that. I'm sure I did. You know what? You give me enough high noons, I'll dance to
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let me run next door.
I'll
I'll get
sing
some
anything
Heinekens.
karaoke with enough of them.
I'm trying to think what other songs they have. I don't even know. Get Down Tonight? Yeah, that's the only one I know.
Please don't go. It's slow.
That's just a name that you just said. Everybody has a song like that.
Babe, I love you so. Isn't that Casey?
I want you to
To
know.
know that I'm gonna miss your love. The
Gonna miss
minute-
your loving.
I'm not gonna go through the whole effing song, but there's words
We're gonna
in
make
it,
Lou sing.
in the words, in the title. Please
You're
don't
gonna
go.
miss my loving.
Christ, now we gotta Google it, you sons of bitches.
We got the Google
Please
machine.
don't- It's probably not called this. It's probably some ridiculous.
All right, while he's looking it up, Ann
Yeah,
is
it
watching.
Please don't go. It's got a picture of Casey right there.
Oh, really?
I didn't know Casey looked like his last name could be Salamanca.
Does look
You
like-
saw them.
Come on, I was at the bottom. They were all the way up there.
She was on High Noons or whatever.
Yeah, you think I'm actually,
Andrew Fremder, if these three were one person, they'd be Rosie Lou Walker. What the hell?
Rosie Lou Walker.
John Russillo, 2 weeks without the Knocker family. That sucks. Sorry, John. Sorry. Oh, there's James Grimm. Good morning, everybody. James Grimm, I hope you're still watching because I'm going to talk about you in a little bit. I have something I want to discuss regarding James Grimm. Nice shirts. Everyone looks like a bee about to get swat by a newspaper.
An albino bee, maybe.
Well, you're the newspaper. Well, you guys are the newspaper, and I'm the bee.
Right,
You're the bee. He's the newspaper. Yeah. Yeah, and...
I'm taking my shirt off.
Well, let's all do it.
Hey, that's an idea.
get your son in. We'll all just take our shirts off.
Brian.
We'll have a big old,
and I think the last time...
We'll get some ratings.
The last time it was the three of us, you had your son when he was playing and hanging, right?
Yeah.
You were here for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome, by the way. Ann also is upset that we're going to be gone for a few weeks. Sorry, guys. Absence makes the heart sad. Oh, wow. All right.
My goodness.
Chris Monty always arrives 5 minutes. What? Chris Monty always arrives 5 inches early. Oh, stop it.
Oh.
That's what I get for not reading in advance.
That could be taken a couple of different ways.
Yes, absolutely right. Hello, Andrea, who's watching. Jeff Bosey's watching. Hello, Jeff. Vicky's watching. Lou is right. Please Don't Go is a song of Casey and the Sunshine Band. Okay. And Rick Maria, cheers from Canada. Big hug to Rosie.
Oh, sweet.
Very nice. So I'm assuming you know him.
I do. He's a Pearl Jam fan.
Ah, very nice. I guess we missed that too then. There was rumors that David Bruzy was coming back.
Is that the rumor?
That
I've
was the
heard so
rumor,
many
yeah.
different ones. That would be nice.
But he actually shot it down. He said it's not happening.
Yeah. I think he's a little bitter.
Yeah. And it's been what? Almost 30 years since they sacked him, and he's still a little bitter.
I think the last time he performed with them was when they got inducted, and that was like in 2018.
Oh, did he? He joined them for that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I can't believe I know KC songs and nothing about Pearl Jam.
Yeah, that's
I feel
bad.
like such a dick.
You can go then. You want to go? You can.
No. I'm fine.
I'll go to Pearl Jam sometime.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
Lisa likes sex. You should go.
If she likes it, she won't want to go with me. I suck at sex. That's why I just watch it now.
Wow.
Oh my God! Could you write that down? What's wrong with you?
And see, we're sitting here before we went on the air. We're wondering if we had enough to talk about today.
Write it down.
We were actually
Put
asking
that
each
in a
other,
little
who's got
bit.
material today? We don't have much. And yeah, I
Let's
don't
write
think
a
we
bit
need to
about
worry
how
about,
Lou
yeah.
sucks at sex, but he's really good at watching it.
Fremder, look how dissatisfied Rosie's face gets when Tony reads one of my comments. Uh-oh.
Rosie Bosey.
Are you
Hi,
there?
Pooh Bear.
Hi, honey.
Hi. You know, I did have a chance to call in because I was doing that thing called working.
Oh.
What's
But-
that? Oh, I remember that.
Well, you know, someone retired and he's living the good life on Fridays, going to Governor's. So, you know, I do remember that story. It was about 2-3 years ago, where you turned down Mr. Dolce
Yes.
for that spot. And the funny part about that story was he came to me earlier in that part of the day. He's like, "Hey, Jeff, do you know what Tony is?" And I was like, "Yeah, he's in the back over there." He goes, "Good, I need a comedian."
Is that why Tony's picture's on the wall and it's just a microphone standing there? Just Tony Walker, just a mic.
And you didn't, and Jeff, so you were just left standing there being like, what, wait.
I was like, "Okay, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy my drink now."
All right, well, hang on a second. Hang on a second. You are returning. You are returning to the stage. When is that?
I read that somewhere.
I know, somewhere.
Is that tonight?
I'm going to be... No! It will be on the 30th, a day after Rosie. Because I know I cannot be in a room of all that stardom with Haft and Rosie and Galati. I can't be in the same room. That place would explode. Or I would just do it. Not because of their talent, just because I would probably masturbate to all of them.
Oh my God, Jeff. To keep him away from me.
Especially Haft, because he is one sexy Q-tip mother effer.
Well, all right, but hang on a second. So you're performing on the 30th, which I believe is a Keegan show, yes?
Yes, well, it's a Keegan/Bosey show.
Well, yeah, and you know, the last time I went to see a show with Keegan and Bosey, we all know what happened there.
What happened?
Who masturbated?
It wasn't far off.
That's what
kiss.
Tony did.
The kiss.
The kiss.
This was the night of the kiss.
It wasn't just a kiss. They were making out.
Really?
Yeah.
Bosey and Keegan were making out.
But the one part that Tony seems to leave out of this wonderful story that he brings up, the one part was prior to Keegan walking in the room, was me making out and kissing that bald, beautiful head of yours.
No.
So you
said
up
about
on
my
his head?
You
forgot about my affection.
You did. But you weren't making out. You just gave my bald-headed kiss.
Yeah.
That's
Some people
nothing.
use
And that's
balloons,
nothing.
you
That's
use
a
your head.
friendly thing. Keegan shows up. I mean, they were smooching.
Why I did that was because, listen, the only reason why I went to your head first because it was so shaved and full.
He likes to shave.
And I am a little nervous about coming to see that show on the 30th, and then of course what's going on the 31st, which I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about or not. But I'm nervous about all. I'm nervous when Keegan's involved in anything, basically.
Keegan has a show this tomorrow in the Giggle Room.
Yeah, right. And then he performed last night in the Giggle Room and at the brokerage.
He had 2 sets last night.
Well, yeah, he has a set.
Because that man is performing at least he only performs like 3 times a year, and that's 2 more than me.
Well, I'm going to try to come and see Bosie's show. Last time around, I was on that show. Not this time.
The night they were making out? Oh. No, that was a different show, I think.
No, that's actually how I met Tom. I met Tom Galati on his show, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes, because he had me help with the with the flyers.
Oh, okay.
And everybody got an individual one, and I think I spelled Tom's last name wrong 4 times. I kept sending
It's
it to
easy.
him.
It's
and he was
easy to
like,
do.
That's not my name. Okay, all right. Well, when I sent it again, he's like 1 L. Okay, all right. No E. Okay. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
At least you tried. I mean, I did a show once where they put me on the poster as Tony Miller. I was like, who the fuck is Tony Miller?
Is that a band leader?
So all right, so I'll be back here in the studio before that show. So I'll be promoting it and talking to you again before that.
Oh, it'd be great to have you back after your long vacation. It'd be wonderful. I love it.
Yeah, I'll be back that Thursday, the 28th. So I'll be sure to push the show, and then I'll probably see you that night on the 30th.
And then maybe I could push it in you a little later, Tony. Why does he go there? Why does he go there? Because I'm a screwed up individual. We all know I got problems. We know I'm a little bit on the side. I mean, leave it alone.
Okay, I leave it alone.
Wow,
I wasn't near it.
You're very feisty today, there, Bose.
Rosie.
I know. Rosie Bosie. If we ever got married, it would be like, oh, she didn't plan that, did she? He lied to her about his last name.
Imagine if I was-
Like there's a chance that would ever happen
Rosie
anyway.
Bosie.
No.
I would have Carla as our flower girl.
I am way too fat and short for her.
And Keegan wearing a diaper as a ring bearer.
Well, plus you're spoken for anyway. Your lovely Blythe is wonderful, and I miss her.
Because who doesn't love the Jews?
I think I can name a couple off the top of my head.
My goodness. I don't know what has happened here this morning.
This is off the fucking rails.
Wow.
Listen, way too much going on. I got a lot of things to do. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
Bye, buddy.
That work thing.
Oh my God, Jeff Bosie is amazing.
Wow. Holy moly. Oh, my goodness.
He is insane.
On that note.
Watching Jeff make Tony blush is hilarious, says Vicky. What? I can't wait to see Rosie open for Sebastian Maniscalco tonight at the beach. What the hell?
He's going to
is
be at Jones Beach tonight.
Oh, that's tonight?
Yeah, I actually was trying to get into that.
To host?
No. No. A friend of mine works there, and she was like, they use volunteers.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you need anybody to volunteer on the 15th, I'm for you.
You can work in the parking lot that's farthest away from the stage.
Yeah, right.
That's what I would get.
And she said they're not accepting any new people as volunteers for the Maniscalco show.
Wow.
I wonder if it's sold out. I actually did an interview for Newsday. They contacted me to ask me what I thought of Sebastian Maniscalco.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I got a little blurb.
And
I don't know. I said to the guy, the quote was that I think he's relatable to most people, even if he's not relatable to everybody. I think because of his physicality and his just energy level and his facial expressions, that he's just totally entertaining to most people. I know some people don't like him and they have things to say. which is fine. We're all entitled to our opinions, but
Yeah.
I mean, he's a funny.
He's doing something right.
He's a
Well, yeah,
funny,
right.
funny man. I mean,
He's a governor's alumni.
Is
Yeah.
he really?
Oh yeah, that I actually told this story just the other day about one of the as the star was starting to rise a little bit. He performed here and he received a check. And it was a good amount of money. He took the check, didn't even get up from his chair. He picked up his phone, called his dad. He says, "Dad, you're not going to believe how much I just made this weekend," and then proceeded to cry.
Wow.
And thank governors up and down. This is the part I don't think I said the other day. Thank governors up and down. I'll never forget this place. You guys really, helped me move up. I'll always come back if hasn't been back since.
he might, but now.
Oh, you never know.
You
never
might have gotten
know.
a check if you
never
performed,
know.
but you won't know now.
Yeah, you just told him no.
Right.
Jimmy,
Maybe
I'm
he
good.
had a big check waiting for you when you were done.
That's right. So Keegan owes me.
I feel funny coming in on those nights when people are trying to get spots. Like last night when I went, I didn't want Jimmy or
Right.
Ange to think I was looking for a spot. Like I was genuinely coming from work. I was tired.
Yeah.
I just really wanted I want to see Mark.
Right,
I've
sure.
had enough Eric and Mike forever.
That's great.
I'm good.
That's fantastic.
Like as Eric was up there, I was like,
Just
Right.
totally reciting everything.
like I want when he got off stage, I'm like, you didn't finish that joke. You cut it short. He's like, I didn't have my I'm gonna get a fucking water, Rose. Like I was just like, by the way, you cut yourself short on that joke. You didn't finish. And he was like, I know. I had less time. I was like, all right, I'm just saying.
You know what I do?
And if you're forgetting things,
Yeah.
you're old.
I mean, Steve Martin was 80 yesterday.
He turned 80
Really?
yesterday?
Yes.
He's one of my favorites.
I sent the picture of him. It says, "Happy birthday, Steve Martin," like 80, and I sent it to Half, and I was like, "Happy birthday!"
Yeah, right. He doesn't get enough of that. Which is why I'm surprised. It makes sense to me that Newsday called you to get a quote because it's hard to find Italian comics.
Oh yeah, they're
so freaking rare.
Oh, I know.
Man.
It's like the Gabagool tour, the fucking mozzarella night.
The sauce or gravy tour. Oh, hey!
Pork chop's like, hey! I'm like, all right.
That prick, pork chop, that son of a bitch.
What happened?
He was a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I think it was, headlining for the first time, right here in the main room, which is whatever level you're at.
That's
if
a big deal.
If you perform on Long Island, you want to headline at this.
Hell yeah.
You
Oh my
want to
God.
perform in the big room. You just want to perform,
I
let
wanna
alone
perform
headline.
there, yeah.
You just
Right.
want to get on the stage, no less.
I will
headline.
never ever forget the first time they asked me to host. The first time they said, "Hey, can you do a spot?" I'll never forget it because that's again. I don't care if you're doing it part time while you're
Yeah.
working. You still want to feel like, "Hey, I played freaking Governors." The main room.
Yes.
So
It's exciting.
So I was like, "Oh, this is exciting for him. Good for him. He's headlining." So he was supposed to be on this show that day. I think it was the day you went when you played hooky with the boys going upstate.
Don't say it.
He was supposed to be in here, and then he was also supposed to record
With Don?
With Don Versations. I had the Zoom all set up. I'm doing the show. Nothing.
Wow.
I'm sitting here. I'm like waiting, and I'm telling everybody pork chop's going to be on. Nothing. He even like you do, which you're nice enough to do. When I put the post out of who's coming on that day, what's going on the show, you're always nice enough to share it. He shared it. And he didn't come on. I was like, what the fuck? So then, so he never showed, and I've yet to hear from him. By the way, I have not heard from him.
Well, I saw him.
just awkward now.
I saw him last night. He did tell me that he headlined.
Yeah, of course he did.
And then I was standing with Jimmy and him and Fat Jay at the end of the night at the bar, and I said something like, "Sounds like you had a really good set tonight," because I saw that I could hear from the bar the audience,
Sure. Yeah.
responding to him, and he's like, "Yeah." Like that. And I'm not. Now Jimmy's over there with his tracksuit. Fat Jay's like, and he's just sitting there. He's like, "Yeah, my set wasn't as." He goes, "That audience for my set wasn't as beautiful as you." And I go,
But he was looking at James when
I
he
go,
said it.
"What?" I go, what? And then James goes, do me a favor, Rosie. Get away from him right now and don't listen to a fucking word that comes out of his mouth. And I thought Fat Jay and I were going to just die. And it was best because Pork Chop agreed. He's like, yeah.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I'm going to shut up now.
Oh, my goodness. I'm going to sit this play out.
I was like, good night, everybody.
Oh, that's hysterical.
That audience. I'm like, what? Because I looked at him, I'm like, what?
He was drinking, come on.
Oh, no. Nobody ever drinks at that club.
So he didn't do the show. And then Don, he didn't show up for Don either. Don actually called him. He was driving. I don't know what he was doing. He was headlining that night, but he was driving to Philadelphia. That's what he said to Don. I'm on my way to Philly for something. So Don...
For a show, because I asked him where you been performing. That's so funny.
Yeah,
I'm
but it was
answering
the
all the questions.
But it was the night he was performing
here.
here.
I've been
really?
over here. He did mention Philly.
But so Don zoomed with him. So the show was Don talking to him while he was driving. Like, you see him driving.
Is this a nervous tick at this point?
I do this every time. It's become a running joke.
I know.
Every time I mention Don, it's become. I've had guests in here where they're like, "Oh, who's that guy again?" And they can't remember his name. They'll grab this thing. They go, "This guy."
He's the nicest.
Oh, Don is the best. Don, his birthday was last week. And then today I saw on Facebook, me and Don are celebrating 17 years of friendship on Facebook today.
Aw, lovely.
Facebook's been around, huh?
Yeah, I think I joined in 2008.
I think I was 9 or 8, yeah.
I remember I was at my high school reunion because I graduated in 88, so that would be what, 20 years? Yeah, 20-year reunion, and somebody told me about it then. And I had no idea what they were talking about. But I joined the next day.
Huh?
How long you been on?
Probably about the same.
Yeah.
When you look back on those old posts.
Yeah, you don't
It's
realize
today
how fast
I'm
time goes.
eating
Oh, yeah.
And you see...
Okay.
It's like I
It's
had hair.
crazy. Hang on. Somebody had a good idea. What are we doing? Let me go back.
So you guys have been traveling this summer? You and your son?
I've been doing... He's been going on the train. I've been bringing him to go to Port Java. He just likes going from wherever. He goes from like Northport to Port Java. So I just take him back and forth. I've been doing a lot of stuff, though. Walking a lot. Doing jiu-jitsu. Doing...
Good. Where do you do jiu-jitsu?
In Kings Park by me. Yeah.
I only know
Was
Kings
there last
Park
night,
from the
a
ice
little
rink.
beat up. Nikado, it's called.
I saw a video of jiu-jitsu because my friend James
What'd you
does
see,
it, and it's very
Brazilian
it's
or-
very gay. All I
There's
saw was
Brazilian, I take
his
Japanese
white body
jiu-jitsu, it's
wrapped
different.
around another man,
Yeah.
and like what are you doing to that man? You're destroying him on a mat, like and just but not moving.
Rosie loves it.
So
I'm sure he does.
I'm like, okay, I don't want to ever see that again.
So
James does that, Graham. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
does
who I
he?
saw the video of, and I was like,
Oh, all right.
very long and white, and he's wearing something very tight, and he's wet, and he's wrapped around a man, and they're all. I'm like, wow, thanks for this, Vinny. Out.
Well, James Grimm actually
He's
commented
cool, he's
saying
good.
he's still here. All right.
No, he's funny. He's a great dude.
So you took some great pictures from last night. So there's Hirschman doing his thing. So this was your first time seeing him perform?
Ever.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you don't count the entire day at Saratoga where he was like, a driving comedian on the way. Oh my God. He was so funny on the way home. I think we almost had to pull over at one point. We were
Really?
laughing so hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to drive too. Hirschman didn't even want to drive. I think that's why they asked me.
We were trying to convince him to go
get
to
Tony.
Dave Matthews that night because Dave Matthews is in Saratoga. We're like, we're just going to go to Dave Matthews. The tickets, you can get tickets on the lawn cheap. We'll just go.
Yeah. He didn't want
And we were all in. Like, all of us were in. Like, let's just do it. Let's just, fuck it. We'll drive home. We'll get home at 3 in the morning. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
why not?
If
We
you're driving,
could
you don't...
not get him. He was like, absolutely
wouldn't
not.
either.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way. You fucking idiots want to do that. You go for it. You take the train home. And then we were like looking up the train. Like,
I'm with him.
And then he's like, that's nice. You're going to just let me drive home by myself? We're like, all right. So I guess it's not okay if we go to Dave Matthews now. Yeah. Okay. All right. So just going to stay in the car.
Well, oh, you're saying you're with him because he's got the 4-hour drive?
Yeah, well, that and Dave Matthews.
I don't mind them. I'm not a huge fan.
But
I don't
also
mind
that
them. But I
night,
think
we
it would've
could
been
have
fun.
on the way home
Rather go to
at a
KC.
theater right outside of Rye, New York. John Lovitz was opening for Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oh, Dice?
Thank you.
Really?
And they were at a theater, and Keegan's friend works the theater and was like, "Oh, you guys are there on your way back. You guys can come and see the show. We have some seats. Just
Not
come
that
on
I
in."
would take
So
over
we-
David Matthews.
So we were like, let's
Let's
go
do
there
that.
then.
That
And
would
he
do
was
that.
like, no. We're like, you are no fun.
Where
now
was
he's
this?
just being a dick.
Where was this?
This was at a theater in Rye.
So you're like 3/4 of the way home. So
That's
that
what
would
I
have
mean.
that
We
would have
went on
worked.
for a couple of hours.
Yeah, that would have worked.
And even I'm so friendly with Anthony, who's my ex.
Oh,
separated.
yeah.
But we're still very. And he was at the Andrew Dice Clay show with his partner, like not his gay partner. That's not why things happen. His business partner, to clarify.
Sure.
And it would have been like we would have just showed up like four assholes at this show, and Anthony would have been like, "All right,
Yeah.
Right, he's there with a buddy, and you showing up with 3 guys.
all right." Yeah, but he knows
Trying to
that.
get me jealous.
Oh, does he? He knows them?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
doesn't
that's-
know Mark, but he knows Keegan, and Keegan,
Right, but he
Keegan
w-
loves him.
Oh,
He
really?
told me, oh my god.
Actually, he did tell me once he's the nicest guy.
Keegan
Yeah.
says to me, and it makes me a little nervous because we know Keegan, but he's like, your husband is such a nice guy. I really love him. I love
wants to
him.
make out
He's
with him.
great. I love him so much. I love him so much. I'm like, he's single, you know.
Yeah, calm down.
He's got his own place.
Oh, Mike knows that. I'm sure
Single.
he knows he's got his own place.
Oh man.
But I'm sure. But then you walk in with 3 guys, and there's Anthony. Oh, she's not with them. I know that's my ex, but she's not with them. She's just, and, his buddies be like, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Going back to the other guys at work, she showed up with 3 guys. It's awkward. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it, but we had options.
You did.
And then we wound
Mark
up in
wanted
the
no part
parking
of it.
lot here.
What time
Were
did
you
you
guys
get back?
just looking shit up on the way home? Like, oh look, there's a giant tinfoil ball and fucking Hackensack we can stop at.
There's an arcade at the
We
rest
came
stop.
here,
Yeah,
and
the
then
world's
and
oldest
we're like,
Pac-Man
Mark, you
game.
want to grab like a quick bite of something,
Yeah.
And he's like, nope, gotta go. See you later. Have a nice day. Whoop. Don't
What-
forget your fucking chair. We're like,
And how late was that?
It
Or
wasn't
early?
like it was like 10, 15.
come
we
on,
wound up-
Mark.
We wound up at Margaritas.
So you guys went out without Mark?
Oh, we went and ate at Margaritas. Me, it was Mike and it was Keegan, myself, Eric, and then Richie Burns met us.
Richie Byrne met
And
up
we
with
had
you?
dinner.
Wow.
Well, I don't know if it was dinner or just snacks. And,
Food.
Yeah.
You know.
Comida.
See that? Yeah. See, you could have went to the
And it
club.
was
You would have got home at like
fine.
1 instead. So what? That would have been fun. Wow.
But it was a
And-
really great day.
And Dice is he's actually a nice guy. He's a couple of times just walked past here. Hi.
But
Hey.
Lovitz,
He won't come in.
I love John.
I
Lovitz.
love John Lovitz,
I would have
too.
loved
John
to have
Lovitz
seen
is
John
great.
Lovitz.
Yeah.
He was one of the best things about League of Their Own.
Wasn't he though?
Hilarious.
He was great.
When he tells the cow to shut up, that was ad-lib.
I have to.
Was it really?
I have to rewatch that movie.
Yes, you
'Cause
do.
I remember loving
That
it
would be
so
more
much.
then,
I don't
wouldn't
remember
it?
it.
Yes. Oh. He's
sarcastic
under. I mean, people love him and he's done well. But,
Oh, yeah.
But to me, he's one of the greats. Like he should be.
Anthony said
higher.
that he used to imitate Dice Clay on SNL, and that when they were on stage together with him opening for him, they did a bit
Oh, that's
together
great.
where it was almost like they were imitating, like
Yeah.
recapping
Yeah.
that
The old.
the
Yeah.
SNL
Gilbert
imitate-
used to
yeah.
do a good Dice also. He used to imitate him well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. David, I've told the story so many times in here, but did I ever tell you the story with Dice in the green room?
No.
I have told you that?
Not me.
All
I'll
right,
listen to it again.
Oh, thanks.
It's such a good one.
It was a Saturday night. Dice was playing. Whenever Dice is here, every time it's here, that green room, they actually tape a sign to the door. Do not enter this green room. Usually, I mean, right, that's kind of like the rule of thumb. If you see the door is closed,
You don't
just,
You don't go
yeah.
in. Yeah.
But they actually put a sign up when he's here. I'm sitting here on a Saturday night. I was all by myself. I think we were doing something later, but I was all by myself. I'm setting up, and I have the door open, so I can hear and I can see the door to the green room. Right, if I sit right here, I can see it. So a comedian who will not be named opens the door and walks in, and immediately I stop what I'm doing. So I knew this was not going to go well. So I stop, and I hear him. Hi, Dice. I'm so and so. We worked together back in the '80s. All you hear, typical Dice, just like he is on stage. Get the fuck out of here!
Really?
The guy said, no, but Dice, we knew each other. He says it again. Get the fuck out of here! And I'm like ready for the popcorn, But it was like also too like you don't want to end up in the line of fire. Like sometimes you're just there and you like get in trouble, Like one time I was in a bar, a fight breaks out, and I get punched right in the nose. I was like, I had nothing. I didn't even know these people fighting. But it was kind of like the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
What's with you getting your fucking bell rung? When
Yes,
you're
I
just
know.
walking into situations.
Yes, I usually am the innocent bystander. Yeah. So I don't know what to do. So I'm just frozen.
That's
And I'm telling you, people talk about it all the time how James has eyes all over all 3 clubs. I'm telling you, it was like a movie. He just appeared out of nowhere. I'm telling you, he just all of a sudden was there. And now
ubiquitous, man. He's like everywhere.
Oh, it's amazing to me. First off, I love that man. First of all, I think he's one of the greatest guys in the world, and I'm amazed by that. That's like a talent that nothing gets past him in these buildings.
Everything that goes on.
Absolutely, and I'm telling you, he just all of a sudden he was there. I don't even know where he came from. And now he's yelling at the comedian. I've been good to you. I take care of you. I give you time. Why would you do that to me? Why would you open that door? I'm sorry, James. I'm really sorry. Don't ever do that again. And then they went their separate ways. And then James did walk past here, and I swear to you, I was like for that split second where I saw him coming, I was like,
Walker? I want to punch him in the face.
But I did. I was like, do I hide behind the monitor? I didn't know what to do. And he didn't even look in. He just was looking down. He just took off.
Why would Bozy do that?
Oh, if it was Bozy, I would have said it was Bozy if it was him. But no, it wasn't him. I'll tell you off the air. It was.
I think I have an idea.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll discuss that later.
Okay.
All right. So I was showing the pictures. I love this particular picture because you can really see like that. This one, you'll see it up there in a second.
Oh, okay.
This lady here.
Laughing.
This lady is cracking up, and it's Hirschman. So
that's the guy that he was talking about.
Oh, the big guy.
He's terrible.
Yeah.
He's terrible. Nobody knew he was there.
But yeah, look at this lady laughing. To me, that's a great shot, and Mark should Yeah, so now you see it up there. Mark should frame this or something. I love the reaction that he's getting while he's on
that's
stage.
that guy next to that woman. That's the man that's 96.
Oh, is that him there? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's the matter?
Who's the guy here you were saying?
I'm just kidding around because he was like my friend from a long time. The guy with the muscles, and we're like, no, we didn't know.
Barely noticed.
No idea.
Yeah. So, all right. So that's a great shot. Well done, Rosie, getting that shot. Here's Keegan. Here's another shot of Keegan doing his thing. I love why Keegan is not more known in the comedy world is beyond me.
I don't get it either.
I think he's
and
amazing.
He was telling me how he used to do shows with Shane Gillis.
Yes.
And I'm like, this
really?
is and they're like buddies, and I'm like,
we've had Shane in here.
He's got it.
It's not for lack of trying. He does.
Oh my God, he's all over the place, and
I'll say this. Both
I
true.
hope so
true.
for him because he's super funny.
When Hershey and the Keegs they brought Carla in one day.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it was interesting. But she brought up something that I found interesting, and I'm not knocking Mike, but I think Carla was right. He does. He works a lot, but he does travel a little bit, but most of his work is here on the island. And I'm not knocking the island, I'm not knocking governors, but Long Island's not the place where you're going to get discovered.
No, and you know what? I think he and Eric need to get into the city.
Right,
because
exactly.
They are at the potential for really next level, especially with the connections that they do have and the talent.
Right. Well, that's what I think will get them more. Yes.
But I mean, Eric Haft should be like a fucking national headliner in my opinion.
But see now
this telling me traveling is a fucking bitch.
It's a pain in the ass.
It really. Yeah, yes. I don't do that for that reason. I got Brian. I got too much going on.
I hate it
now, but
I enjoy it once I'm there. Once I'm there, of course I'm enjoying the show. But the travel, like I just did a murder mystery in May in Boston, freaking raining the whole drive, which added I think 2 hours to our trip. It was in Boston. Took us 7 hours.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
we got there.
Surprises like that really make it.
Yeah, we got there an hour before showtime.
Especially when you only stay for an hour.
Well, right, we did. We came back the next day. And that too. It was still raining the next day, and we, all that drive all the way back. It was miserable. Yeah, I agree. But even the city though is not like it used to be. You used to hear all the time. This one got discovered in the city. This one. Yeah. When was the last time you heard about a comedian getting discovered in the city?
People are going down to Austin.
Well, right. That's what I'm saying. Like Austin's the place
changed.
now.
Yeah, but for them,
well, that's where
here,
Rogan is, and it seemed like everybody kind of followed him there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Keegan and Eric go to Austin.
Los Angeles is pretty.
Come on, I want to go someplace other than Saratoga with you guys. Get really famous.
All right. So, I'm going to show. This is a nice shot of you and Hirschman.
I love him.
All right. Well, let's not get ridiculous.
No, I don't love him like that.
Kidding. All right, but this is the picture, and I'm just going to let it sit there for a second, and because I want to wait for it to show up on the screen there for Lou to see.
Is it going to happen?
Yeah, well, it's like 30 to 40 second delay.
There's a 2-year delay.
It does feel like 2 years. All right, so there's the picture of Hirschman.
Days.
The picture of Hirschman just got up on the screen up there on the wall. Okay. So now Lou can see that. But, yeah, so it's a picture of Rosie and Mike, there it is, and Grimm, James Grimm.
Yeah.
So what's going on here in this picture? James Grimm.
He's like photobombing us.
Oh, you didn't know he was there?
I knew he was in this club.
No, in the club, but in the picture.
Well, no, because then I saw it, but he's very. I told you, I call him severe.
Well, that's the thing. Like you and Mike have nice smiles. You guys look happy. Grimm looks like he's going to cry.
He's intense.
Or like, does he? Is there like? Does he not like Mike? Was he going to fight? Or were you guys going through something? He looks like he wants to beat somebody up in this picture.
No, I think maybe I caught him. He doesn't really have a toothy smile. As a matter of fact, one time I asked him if he had teeth. And he did. He showed me them to prove it.
He pulled them out of his
He was
pocket.
like, "No, I swear to God, look, they're in there." And then I said, "Well, smile with your teeth," and he did this. And I was like,
"Okay,
don't do that again."
I will never ask you to smile again.
You can smile like that. That's as happy as that motherfucker gets.
Now let me ask you. I mean, we know he's like a spy. Like he knows jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And you know
spy.
And he was a bouncer at a strip club and stuff. Like now
a DJ.
He bounced DJs.
He was the DJ at a strip club.
Your music's not skipping from there.
But now that I'm calling him out on his puss, is he going to come beat me up?
No, he's actually.
I love the guy.
You know what the best part is?
He's very low key.
He's like everybody thinks like he walks in and they're like, he's got this.
Yeah.
But when you talk to him, he's like
he's a gentleman.
One of the sweetest.
He really is. He's a good guy.
Yes.
He's like the sweetest guy ever.
Did he ever go on that trip?
Which trip?
He was going. Was it
he went to Alaska. He just got back
with his ex-wife.
He went with his ex-wife
and the kids, of course,
and
her
sister, and a bunch of other people, and
he survived it. Obviously,
he survived. He said they had a really nice time. I think the last day or two, he felt like I've had enough of this woman.
So there was no
I'm gonna go eat my own food by myself, type of thing. But
there was no breakup sex.
I don't know.
Oh, he didn't tell you?
I don't know. I wouldn't ask that.
Did he jiu-jitsu a polar bear?
He's up there catching fucking... he's just like, fuck this bald
Get
eagle.
some stress out.
He wore the polar bear home.
Yeah.
Like a 70s pimp.
2 penguins as shoes.
He got those dogs. Mush! He just did the dogs all the way home to New York with the dogs. Mush! Mush, or I'll eat you, fuckers. Mush! He's coming. My first day back on August 28th, he's just going to be at the door and he's going to kill me.
You won't even know he was there.
Yeah.
Well, you're used to being hit in the face.
Exactly. There was one time, me and Andy Plajanos, who used to do Fridays with me, sitting right there, and we're doing our thing. We had a shoot with Don, part of his film a few years ago, and Benny Rizzuti was.
Oh, I know
was
Benny.
Here. Yes. Benny left a coat here. Do you know this? You remember this?
I think so.
You told me this.
Oh, I have told you this?
this.
Okay, yeah,
No,
but it was.
Say it again.
But it was just like that because we. I didn't know. I didn't realize the coat was here. I left, and it was a Friday, and he's texting me. Oh no! I did know before I left. He's texting me. I left my coat there. Can you give it to Andy because Andy lives in Port Jeff. Benny's out in Islip, I think, something like that. He said, maybe give it to Andy, and I'll pick it up from Andy. Andy says no. He says no. I'm not taking the jacket. I'm like, and what am I going to do at that point?
Make him?
No. So I was like, okay, and I didn't know what to say to Benny. I was like, Benny, I think Andy has just a busy weekend. I don't think he's really around.
He wants nothing to do with your jacket.
Right.
Nothing.
So Benny goes. So at this point, I had left, and Benny goes, well, where's the jacket? I said, well, I left it there. I said, I didn't know what to do with it. I figured it was safe there. I said, I'll be back there Monday. Let me know next week if you want to come get it. I'm not being rude, but you left it. Come get it.
Yeah.
If I was going to be out in Suffolk, fine. I would have grabbed it and maybe met him somewhere, but I had no plans on being out there. And he starts giving me a hard time about leaving it there. I need my jacket. How dare you? Benny, what was I supposed to do? So the following Friday, me and Andy are in here, and it was cold out. And usually I hear the door. If somebody opens the door here, I hear it, but I didn't hear the door. Andy and I are sitting there doing the show. All of a sudden, the sliding door opens, and we see, because it was cold out, like he had a ski mask, sunglasses. He had, and this was well after COVID, but he still had one of the face masks on, and totally covered. And Andy and I are talking, and we're just kind of like doing one of these, looking like, what? And he just.
Did you know it was him?
No, that's what I'm saying. He was totally covered. We had no idea. So we're just talking like we're talking now. But as we're talking, we're just kind of looking over like, what is this? Finally, Andy says, he goes, are we about to get shot? Because he walked in and then he just stood there for a second. And we're like, okay. And then Andy says, are we about to get shot? With that, he turns around, he grabs his jacket and walks out. So we're like, oh, I guess that was Benny. It was, but we did. Both of us were sitting there like, what is this? What's happening here? We both of us had the same thought. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was
scary.
the weirdest thing. But then once you realize it's Benny, he's got no chance. Yeah, even if he did shoot a gun, he would have missed us both. Like Pulp Fiction, it would have been, the wall would have been shot up, and Andy and I would have been like,
and you and boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, right. I just would have thrown my leg at him. Wow, this is the craziest show I've had in a long time.
It's always crazy when we're over here. And then you get Lou.
Yeah.
And Brian.
Yep.
Does Brian have a favorite comedian that he loves to see when you're performing?
Who's he like the most?
Well, let's ask
him.
He
likes
right
Chris.
There.
He likes Roach.
Oh, you like Chris Roach, Brian?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. What do you like about Chris?
I think he's funny.
I do too.
He's short, right?
He's super tall. He walks in and he's just like I don't like to mention other places because we're at the legendary Governor's Comedy Club and there's nothing better than this.
That's right.
I did see a show elsewhere, and he was on the bill, and it was a very big headlining woman. Very popular right now.
Oh, I thought you meant fat.
That's what I thought.
No, apparently she used to be heavy and now she's not. That's what I found out from her act. I don't know her as long as everybody else seems to know Jessica Curson.
Oh, okay. Jessica used to have a show in here.
Okay, I don't know her like over the years. I'm new to her. Actually, one of my staff members introduced me to her about a year ago.
Mm-hmm. Great comedian.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Wildly funny.
Oh yes. Yeah.
But
and her crowd work is outstanding.
But the faces.
Oh yes.
She's insane.
Oh my God.
Yes.
The faces, and I make faces on stage.
You do.
But
and you should do more.
Her faces. Are like.
Oh yeah. Yes.
And then she did a bit about what it would be like if her grandfather and her grandmother, what it was like when they had sex. And she stood up and she was like,
that idea.
You know, Erwin, we should really, what are you doing? That's the wrong hole, Erwin. And she did this whole thing with the faces and the things and like, I forgot to pick up my dry clean. Would you fucking hurry up already? She did this
I got a roast in the
and it just progressively got stranger and stranger and just more and more and more.
That's very funny.
I was dying.
She's great.
I mean, she was great, but that was like her standout moment to me, seeing her live.
That's funny.
And it's in a little tiny space, so you got to really enjoy it. But Chris opened for her.
Oh, nice. He's great too.
And I will tell you, he had for me, the set of the night.
Really?
I really mean that. And I told him that when I saw him last night. I thought he was hilariously funny. I've only seen him perform one other time.
Really?
And that was a month after I started when Eric took me to a show to meet Carrie Karavis in Queens.
Okay. Yeah.
And they were on that show. But I haven't really, I've hung out with him. I've done his podcast.
He's the nicest guy in the world.
And I've seen clips online, but I've never seen his whole,
a
good 20-minute chunk of him live.
He's great.
And he is. Mm-hmm. And he tried a lot of new stuff at the end. He's doing this bit where he reads from a thing. And it's just his timing and his mannerisms. He's really, really, really good.
Yes, he is. Yep.
He's been at it a long time too, right?
I think he's around 20 years.
20?
Yeah, something like that.
He took stand-up university 6 times.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And he's also taken Trusen's class many times, which is the right way to go. Because there's always something to learn and pick up.
I think I'm going to take another class.
I was thinking about that.
I'd like to do it again because I feel
Which
like
one?
I love Peter and Rich, and I almost feel like I would be insulting them if I went anywhere else because I'm so close with them. So I think I would do their class again, or maybe I would do a class maybe in the city once I get into my slow
that's an
season
idea.
over the
Sure.
winter.
Yeah.
Something totally out
I
of the
just
loop.
received this picture.
Who's that little one?
It's a sled dog that James Grimm brought home from Alaska. he just sent me that.
Is that
Yep.
Santa's sled? Did he fucking take down Santa? Took a sled.
There
I
is
wouldn't
no
be
more
surprised.
Santa thanks to the Grimster.
Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper. His favorite band is the Grim Blossoms.
He's at a barbershop. They have trophies from this dog in a case.
Because he's a sled dog.
Sled dog.
Right.
He must be a winning
Right.
sled
Okay.
dog. Oh, that poor dog. I hope he survived it.
Yeah, right? It's like he has a choice in a fucking matter. It's like, I got to do another one of these?
So, yeah, that was from James Grimm. Let's see what else is happening here. Genuine question, says Fremder, why does Rosie roll her eyes whenever I say something? Because she's a true comedian. She can't handle you.
He's very good at puns. I mean, he's exceptional.
Me and Don are
and
producing a show October 4th in the Giggle Room. We've told Fremder that like he does here on this show. He's been watching every day pretty much from day one. I've been here almost 8 years. He's been pretty much from day one here commenting throughout the show with his little bits and his puns. So we tried to, put him to the task and tell him to do a set that night. He was freaking out. So Don had the idea, said, well, all right, well, instead of doing a set, do what you do here. So he's saying, because I'm hosting, so he said, like, maybe in between, like every other comic or something, when I'm up there to introduce, bring Fremder up and get him to comment on the comedians, what he just saw, anything going on in the room, whatever he wants. So I said, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
That's a good
so
idea.
we're gonna
Him and
we're
some
gonna
other
do
person
that.
do a play-by-play, like,
Yeah.
you can think of him.
So if he shows up,
Yeah.
if he shows up, that's what we're gonna do.
That's funny.
Scott says Maniscalco made it big before the social media era. He did it old school, slowly selling out clubs and even theaters, now arenas. Yeah, that's correct. We got to change the name of Governors to Goodfellas. Actually, there is a Goodfellas bar up in Connecticut somewhere. Rosie Fiumara says from there. Okay. I trained in jiu-jitsu with Sensei Moses. What the hell does that mean?
I know who he's talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
James Grimm looks grim. Shocker. Oh, okay, Vicky, you got me there.
Isn't she also a Grimm?
Vicky Remical Grimm. Yeah,
it's
but
just
she's
weird.
she's two M's. Oh, so is James. Oh, I think they did talk once. I think they tried to figure.
Yeah.
James says no breakup sex. No way ever. No way never. He says yes. Oh, and he says he loves me. He wrote I love you, Tony. Which you know what that means? That means in about a month from now I'll be AWOL.
That's his way of letting you know you got to take care of your business.
Yep.
Get your shit in order.
Fremder, maybe it's Fremder. Yes, it's true. Fremder, maybe it's me, but doesn't James look like the angry blue newsbird from the Muppets? I am so glad that Fremder said that. I am so glad I read that because now James will go kill you and not me. James.
Oh, the eagle, the very.
Yeah, the eagle. Yes.
I do like the eagle.
See that, James? James Grimm. For the record, even though jiu-jitsu looks really gay, and
it's brutal,
it feels gay.
Oh,
that's because it is gay. Oh, we're learning a lot about James Grimm today.
Might be.
Wow.
Sign me up.
Mr. Miyagi got arrested for waxing off the Karate Kid. Okay.
That's Fremder.
That's Fremder.
Okay, there you go. See,
See, and there's the eye roll.
There's the eye roll.
Wait, I can go the other direction.
Shake things up.
That's fantastic.
During this dead air time, we count on you to just Just say something.
I want to hear a
Here
little
we
bit
go.
more about you.
About me?
Yeah,
What do
you
wanna
have.
know?
You're not working.
I'm working. I do school security still.
Okay.
In a school district by me.
But you're not doing your full time.
Right. Yeah, the courts are done. I'm so fucking glad.
Yeah.
I was hating it towards the end.
That's what happens. When you burn out, then you know what? It's somebody else's turn.
Yeah.
Let them get burnt out.
This district, do they send you to different schools, or you have just one school that you report to all the time?
I just go to the same one.
Is it?
Yeah.
What level?
It's like an intermediate. It's third and fourth.
So that's all right. Now I'm not trying to downplay your job, but I would think that's like compared to a high school. I would think that's kind of easy.
It's easy because I'm there after everyone's gone. I do it at night, like 5 to 9, when they
even
have
better.
basketball and Boy Scouts and whatever they have.
Oh, that's nice.
And sometimes there's nothing going on.
Yeah, the Boy Scouts aren't going to fight or anything.
No.
It's anything
They're,
at the
they're the best group.
Yeah.
They really are.
Anything
Girl
at, like-
Scouts are a fucking nightmare.
Really? Because what? Because they're noisy?
They're noisy and screaming and the whole. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but they're not like causing trouble.
Well, according to Mark Hirschman's set, he did a thing
That's
on the
right.
Girl Scouts.
I have
Did you
heard
hear
that. I have heard that.
There was a milk stealing incident.
Milk stealing.
What?
Because the room they do it in is next to the cafeteria. Is next to the where you get your lunch or whatever, and they had in a refrigerator milk, and a couple of them just were going in and taking chocolate.
Oh, they're helping themselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Girl
So,
Scouts.
yeah.
These
What's that?
little unruly, dishonest
Little bitches.
So I tell you,
Were
you
you-
expect that of a Boy Scout?
Were you all right? You're handling that?
Oh, I took care of it.
None of those bitches are ever going to be able to drink milk out of a straw ever again.
Drinking everything out of a straw.
And their mothers are walking funny. All right, but the reason I ask is because I'm sure at court you must have had to deal with some scary moments, some
Yeah.
semi-dangerous moments.
Yeah. In the Bronx more so.
Right.
Bronx criminal court. People trying to escape.
Yeah.
Not wanting to go to jail.
Right, of course. People maybe
And online
attacking.
too.
Oh, what?
Online, like
online
first
too.
started, checking
I thought you said
people.
I'm lying. I
No,
was
no,
like,
no,
what?
no, no,
You're like, I'm full of shit as
Online
I
coming
am.
in.
All right.
That's where I found out some jiu-jitsu works.
Hi, you're on the air.
This is Peter Anthony calling. Hello. Hello, Rosie. This is Peter Anthony calling.
Oh, okay.
Rosie, I have a question for you, Rosie, and I want you to listen, because if you listen to the question that I'm about to ask you. No, not Lou. Not Lou. Rosie. Not Rosie. Not Rosie
You say
Lou.
fast. It sounds like Lou.
Rosie.
Okay.
Listen to me. If you listen to the question that I'm about to ask, that means you heard what I just said. Okay?
What?
I want to know why you roll your eyes every time I say something.
But I don't roll them at Peter Anthony. I roll them at Fremder. I'm confused. I thought this was Peter Anthony calling.
I thought that's what he said.
Off the avenue, you're going to have a big cigar.
Yeah.
Drive around in some kind of big old weird car.
Huh? Okay, let me try this again.
This is
Rosie.
That's you.
I gotta go. Goodbye.
You see that?
You better be careful putting him up on the October 4th. He might freak out.
He was doing so well, and then he blew it. Every time I speak, why do you roll your... Like, he totally lost...
He totally lost character.
He forgot who he
Forgot
was.
who he was.
If he said, whenever
This is why I'm
You
telling
almost
you,
hear the brain
you're better
fart.
off not lying because you have nothing to remember.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
Comes out.
I'm still scared that James Grimm basically admitted to being gay, kind of.
I don't think he's gay.
No.
He's a very alpha male vibe.
All right, speaking of fights, did you happen to see this video that just went viral?
You know I like to take a picture of you, Tony.
Hey now. This video went viral from the I think it was Wednesday. The Angels and the Dodgers were playing each other, and there was this wild fight in the stands.
I didn't see it. No.
It's crazy. It's taken from the side, so it's almost like if I was filming you guys fighting. A guy gets punched, and he falls into his seat. And then a guy, I don't know if it's the same guy who hit him, but somebody comes around from behind him, like the row behind him. So, when you're, so the feet are right there in his head.
Right.
Bam! Kicks him right in the head. And you just see this guy's head just go flopping. Oh, yeah, it's nasty.
Jesus.
It's so unnecessary.
Yeah.
Seriously, you got kids at these things.
Absolutely right. I agree 100%.
You know?
Yeah, people got
was he
arrested.
there with a kid? You don't know. Yeah.
Right.
People got arrested? Good.
Yeah, 2 people were
You
arrested.
don't usually see. Where was it?
It was California because
Yeah,
it was
right. They didn't get
Anaheim
arrested.
versus L.A. I don't know.
I don't think they arrested people
They don't
in
arrest people
California.
there.
I don't think they have any sort of rules or laws
Yeah, you're right about
or
that.
respect for police.
I don't know whose stadium it was, the Angels or the Dodgers. But obviously Anaheim or California, Anaheim or L.A. So it's
Yeah.
definitely California. But yeah, it's actually very quick. You just see the guy get kicked in the head. You see his head go flopping, and then the video
gotta
pretty much
check that
ends there.
later,
But
yeah.
it's disturbing. But I'm with you. Like, what are you doing? You're at a baseball game for crying out loud.
Seriously,
Yeah.
Fighting's so stupid.
Just walk away.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I try and do.
Walk
Right.
away, and you want to wind up in the hospital? I
Well,
mean,
that's the thing. No matter what you know, is anybody could beat anybody on any given day. And
Right.
if you have responsibilities and work and kid at home, you don't want to fight. And
Right.
you could wind up in hospital for months. And it's not...
And
it's stupid. It's usually over something stupid.
And it doesn't change the fact. Like, I got beat up. Well, I've been beat up a few times, but I got beat up once, and I even said to the guy afterwards, I said, this doesn't change the fact that you're a dick. And then he beat me up some more. But I did say it to him. But it's true. It doesn't change anything.
Yeah. I just like jiu-jitsu because other people dig fighting. I just try and keep in shape.
Yeah.
You know? But...
I mean, do people
Comes down
like?
to it.
This is what I want to know. All right, back to the whole jiu-jitsu, James. You understand this thing with the
Mm-hmm.
fighting? Would he ever if you're out right?
Of the closet, like James Green.
If you come out of the closet and say I'm walking down the block, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody comes to attack me. Now he has all this jiu-jitsu knowledge, right? How do you put that into effect with somebody that's not going to jiu-jitsu you back?
Oh, he could. Trust me, he could. It doesn't matter.
Because that's part of the
It's
training,
not-
right? Is the mental aspect,
Yeah,
right?
no one's ever going to fight the way you want him to. That's
But the mental aspect, you'll be able to handle that and be able to pull your
Just adjust
jiu-jitsu
to it.
magic on him.
Well, so it was magic, but I do what I could.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
being silly, but you'd be able to outsmart him is what I meant. Like, you'd be able to, well, if he does this, I'll grab this and I'll do this. And
Yeah, you can't have a plan.
And
You
people
just
that
react.
do martial arts or any type of, you don't know. They don't all look the same.
No.
That's
No.
the thing. You think that they're going to look a certain way.
Right,
Like everyone's
right.
going to look like fucking Jackie Chan. That's
Right.
the only one you don't mess with. No.
No, you never know. That's
Right.
why you avoid fights. is you never know.
Exactly. Because you pick on the wrong, say, little guy, and
Yep.
next thing you know,
Yep.
he beats
Well, that's
the
why most
shit
people
out of
that
you.
train avoid fights because they know that you don't know what
I
someone
know
else.
I know somebody, and you know what? I can say it because I believe she's talked about it on here. Sally, she has a nephew. All right, I'll tell you the story first. He was in a bar. This is down in North Carolina. He was watching a fight on TV, MMA or boxing, I forget. You know what? I think that some sporting event was on TV. He asked a guy, so he's sitting in a booth, eating, drinking, watching, and some guy eventually is hanging out with people, and he ends up standing in front of the booth. But, Sally's nephew was there first.
Yeah.
So he nicely asked the guy, sorry, excuse me, do you mind if you move a little bit? We're trying to watch. The guy was real dick about it. And, they ended up nose to nose. They were separated. That's the end of it. Some time goes by. It's still that night, but some time goes by. Her nephew goes to the bathroom. And somebody says something to him about it in there. And the guy, oh, that was a close one. And he's like, yeah, I just asked the guy to move. He was a real fucking dick. I couldn't believe it. And he starts bad-mouthing him. The guy is in one of the stalls.
Yeah.
He's hammered.
Figures, yeah.
He's hammered. He comes
That
out.
always makes things better.
And he's swinging, right? He starts going. Sally's nephew is an MMA fighter.
He is.
He beats the living snot out of this man. But he said at one point the guy actually grabbed him by the throat and lifted him. So this was self-defense. I'm sorry, but self-defense.
Yep.
But he beat him so bad the guy lost an eye.
Oh, my God.
You see, that's what I'm saying.
Sally's nephew ends up in jail for 6 years. He got out a few years ago when Sally and I were still together. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he did 6 years, but it
was
at least 5. He got out. He might have gotten out a little early because he good behavior, and they used to send him out on a work program, and so he might have gotten out a little early. He did at least 5 years, at least.
The thing is, you got
awful,
to once
the
you
whole thing is
know
awful.
you're out of danger, you got to stop. You
Mm-hmm.
can't. Once you continue, then you're the.
And that's why he went to
Bad
jail,
guy
because they
in
said,
that.
you're the trained fighter. You became a weapon, and you should have known when to stop. That's what they said to him.
Yep.
Self-defense. The guy literally picked him up off the floor by his neck.
Ugh.
I'm sorry, but if somebody does that to me, not that I'm a MMA fighter and I'd be able to beat somebody up like that, but I can understand that mindset. Like, you just tried to kill me.
Yeah.
Why should he be
And
held
then you're
accountable
just so
for what he
angry,
did?
Then you don't care what happened.
That's
to the
what I'm
person
saying.
you're in
Because
that
I'm sure at some
moment.
point the guy was helpless, and he made it, kept going. You know,
Right.
If there was a witness too, you don't know what witnesses saw.
Yeah, well, that's true. I don't
And
know.
Witnesses are so fucking unreliable sometimes.
Now, as a cop and jiu-jitsu training, like, do you have that ability? If someone hit you or came close to killing you while you're on duty, like, would you be able to stop them and then be able to pull back after, like, because of all the training you
I
have?
was in a courthouse, so
yeah, but I'm sure you dealt with some
I
stuff.
got into a lot of fights there.
Sure,
but you always won because you always had a bunch of guys helping you.
Oh,
You know
I
what
see.
mean?
Yeah,
so
okay.
It
Right.
never got to the point where it was
Right, like a
life-threatening
one-on-one.
thing.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
He's asking you if somebody messed with your son, could you kick the
fucking
shit
kill
out
him.
of
Oh, that's a
him?
whole different
You
story.
could kick the
Absolutely
shit
That
out
would
of
be
him.
beyond
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu. That's something would click off in my brain.
Yeah, that's what but that's where the training comes in too, because then you could wrap it up quickly and just put it.
That's my goal.
Without really
wrap
just
it up and walk away.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know you can't do that to everyone. There's always someone out there.
James Grimm said. James
that'll
Grimm,
beat
excuse
you.
me. James Grimm says jiu-jitsu is human chess. Size doesn't always matter.
Yep.
Okay, but that's why I'm asking about the mental aspect.
Like you said, what if the other guy doesn't jiu-jitsu you? When you're talking
Yeah.
about someone they're not going to have a choice in the matter. With,
Go ahead,
with
answer.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Is it James Grimm?
No, it's his Michael Esposito, who's my cousin, who I haven't spoken to in 100 years. I'll call him back in the car. Hope
Yeah, you can wait
everything's
another
okay.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
100 years.
Yeah, he's all right.
Hello, Romeo.
Hello. I waited for the end of the show to say this. I'm very happy you're going on vacation, but you're a dick.
What did I do?
And I'll tell you why. You're going for 2 weeks. It's very unfair that you're leaving your knockers, all right, for 2 weeks. 1 week, we understand. We love it. Everything is great. You deserve it. But 2 weeks, it's not fair. We're going to miss your show for 2 weeks. We're going to miss your great co-host, with the exception of one, by the way. Okay. And we won't discuss that, but...
He's not talking about either one of you.
Oh,
Just so you know.
I got that
Just so-
vibe.
Yes, all right. Wednesday you could omit, but that's fine. But everybody else, we won't see Rosie, we won't see Diane, won't see Jeff, because of you has to be a big ass and go away for 2 weeks.
It is kind of selfish.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you enjoying your life.
See? That's right. It's just not the right thing. But that being said, enjoy yourself. You're going to be in Florida. You're not going to visit me in Florida because you'll be on the other coast. You're going to be in that rich coast. All right, with all the
is
rich
it?
people.
I don't know. I've been. This will be my 4th trip to Florida. I don't know anything about Florida. Really, I'm going to the rich area.
Well, where are you going, to Sarasota, right, or Tampa?
Tampa.
Tampa's high class.
Hey, it wasn't too shabby
there you
when I
go.
visited you. That wasn't too shabby of an area.
2 weeks?
No, I'm only in Florida. I'm only in Florida. I'm arriving Monday afternoon. I'm spending the day Tuesday, and then I'm leaving Wednesday morning at 7 a.m.
You better bring your nice
Well,
leg.
I just want to make you aware of something.
Yes.
Anybody who knows Florida, this is hurricane season in Florida. So
you're
God
wishing me
forbid
bad
you
luck.
God forbid, I'm not wishing you bad luck. Just let me talk. Shut up. God forbid if you get caught in a hurricane
Yeah.
and your flight is canceled, you can always come down here and stay with me until
nice
the airways open up again.
If that happens, I am definitely taking you. If
I will pick you up. I will drive 3.5. It's 3.5 hours away from my house. I will pick you up. I will drive and pick you up. All right, you'll drive back because I'm not driving 6 hours for anybody.
That's crazy. Sorry.
All right, but so have a good time. But you're very selfish. And if you see in the comment, you have things to do.
I have seen that, and I will take care of it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Rosie.
Well, this is what I'm thinking. I'll set up a text chat between everybody. That way, everybody can just. So they're all sitting there on the comments. They all want to be able to contact each other while I'm gone. So I'll start a little text chat between everybody.
We want to talk about you and abuse you while you're gone. That fucking Walker left us dead.
I'll even suggest that the co-hosts. So you have Jeff on Monday, Diane Tuesday, Mike on Wednesday, Frank Thursday, Rosie on Fridays. I'll suggest that they even do their own Facebook Live on those days at 11 a.m. And then
I'm not on social media, so
you have access to social media.
With Dawn, I do, but
right.
I don't like social. Yes, that's true. All right. Well, why do we have to put Mike into this equation? Why? All right.
Sorry.
Stop. Will you please? All right. He called me this morning. I don't even want to get into it. He called me this morning. You have no idea what he said.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right. Listen, love you guys. Safe trip. All right. Great show, Rosie. I'll miss you. All right, my man, who was the court officer in the Bronx courts.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, I started in the Bronx in 1979. So I remember you guys looking under the cars for all the weapons when all my perps throw their weapons. And were you old enough to be in the old Bronx court, or were you there when the new Bronx court?
The old one on 161st.
Oh my goodness gracious! You're an old timer.
Yeah. I started there in '95.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
so you think you crossed paths with Lou?
Probably. Well, I'm sure because listen.
Central
I was in and out of those tunes
Central
every
Booking
day.
was right there in my building.
I'm sorry?
Central Booking was in my building.
I was going to say I was in and out of in the Bronx tunes. For God Almighty. It was the diner across the street was our friend years ago. I don't think that diner is still there, is it?
I don't know now. There was a diner there back then. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. We used to. But I was in a 4-8 at that time, so it was quite a place. The stench in that place was it's still in my nose. It's still in my nose. It was just unbelievable. All right, love you guys.
Love you, pal. Thanks for the call.
Take care.
See you, bud. With that, it is time to get out of here.
Any good plans this weekend?
I might be going to the Ducks game tomorrow night.
Oh, my son just went with camp. He loved it. I
it's
took him
great
once
there.
this year,
I love it
too,
there.
and
Yeah.
we had a really nice time. I think it's a great place to bring a family.
Yes, absolutely. How about you guys?
Nothing. I'm working.
On weekend?
Yeah, they still have mobile. They drive around to each school. Or,
Oh, wow.
You know.
What about you? Oh, you're performing tonight? Tomorrow?
No. My
next
cousin,
week.
who I'm very close with, and her daughter are coming to the bridal shop. I'm going to meet them in the city today.
What was that? You haven't talked to this guy in years?
I mean, it's not that we don't talk, but I see him at family parties and things. Not that he would reach out and speak to me,
right?
Directly or call me, which is a little unusual. But and they happen to be on the same side of the family, so maybe I don't know. Maybe they want to do something for her. I don't know, but. I'm going to meet them in the city because Sarah's going to look for her wedding gown, and she's inviting me to her wedding in Assisi, Italy, next June 27th.
So June of next year, you're going to Italy.
I'm going to Italy.
Who are you taking?
I don't know. That's the big question.
So Haft or Hirschman or Keegan?
Oh God,
or
Haft.
Grimm.
His wife and children will love that.
Peter Anthony. How do I get in the running for this? Well, there's no running for me.
I was gonna. I said, but I make too many leg jokes.
No, you don't.
I don't know. We shall see. I thought about that.
You thought about what? Taking me?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I love you.
Who she's bringing?
Again,
who's
married.
a plus one?
That's my type lately. Is just say, who talks to you? Oh, the married ones. Great, lucky you. Oh, go somewhere.
Well, Grimm seems like he's out of that club.
Well,
now.
that's true.
He's not married. That is true.
Right,
He's
and Peter
one-
Anthony's not married.
That's true. Who else? No Keegan. I'm afraid of Carla. She'll kill me.
I can't say I blame you.
Fucking terrified of. I love
But that
her.
would be a blast.
I do love Carl. I honestly do. But me and her have had some. We butted heads a little bit, and I get scared.
I love her.
Oh, I do. I think she's wonderful. I do.
The
I love
more
her.
and more I get to know her,
Yeah.
the more afraid I am.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. It's true.
I used to see her in the courthouse all the time.
Oh, leave Keegan and take Carla. That'll be hot.
Oh yeah, I heard. You never know.
That'd be fun, no?
Fun for us to look at the pictures.
And I even said, because again, I'm so my ex knows my whole family so well, and I thought maybe it would be.
Oh, you're gonna bring your ex?
More appropriate to bring my husband, but no kids, and they can't even stay at the area where the wedding is.
Oh no!
No, it's like an adults only chateau where everybody's staying at the same place.
Sounds like a
60
swingers club,
guests.
dude.
So my son can't go anyway, and it's his last day of school. I looked on the calendar, so one of us would have to stay behind.
Oh, sorry, Anthony.
So
you got to stay home while I go to Italy and party.
You get Keegan to watch your kid, and then you bring your ex.
Hey, we'll see. You know what? I've realized this year that shit changes.
Oh, on a dime.
On a dime.
Absolutely.
What you think in May and then what happens in August.
That's
it's
true.
Just like
very true.
I can't what do you think of this? What do you think? I don't anymore because the unexpected just keeps on happening.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
absolutely
gonna
right.
roll with the punches. I'm looking something for me positive to look forward to going to.
But maybe you can. Who's the guy in Connecticut who you met in Europe? Take him.
Again, married, 3 kids.
What was his name? Romeo? What was it?
Eduardo Duran.
Eduardo Duran. Eduardo.
We called him Eddie, but yeah, Eddie.
Oh, Eddie. No. All right.
You're too much. That's like from 1995 and 1996.
You're the one who keeps talking about him. All right, it is time to go. Johnny Lambros was watching, by the way. He says hi to everybody. Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
And saying have a great weekend. I'll miss you all and see you in 2 weeks. I'll be waiting for your phone calls. John, okay. She says she'll even miss Fremder. All right.
I think I might, too. I have missed him.
Have you?
Not really.
That was great.
Not good lying. I try.
All right. With that, we're out of here. Don't forget Gov's Comedy Club podcast. Tonight, Don Sill, Donversations. He is talking to Greg Vaccarello, who you will see at McGuire's tonight and tomorrow night. So go see. Greg is fantastic. Originally from Long Island. Go see him. Also, comedians you'll see on the Governor's stage this weekend. The Brokerage in Belmore, McGuire's Bohemia, and the Suffolk County Performing Arts Center, the Smithtown Performing Arts Center, excuse me. Tara Canastraci, Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, Pat O'Rourke, the D-Man, Katie Mack, One Funny Lisa Marie, Harry Friedman, and Greg Vaccarello. Go to govs.com, govs.com. When are you playing at the gig room? The 29th?
I'm here on the 22nd and the 29th.
22nd and the 29th. So go see Rosie.
Danny's birthday show, Danny Calabrese.
Oh, very nice.
That's right.
You performing at Governor's?
Nothing in the immediate future, no.
All right, somebody call Lou. Damn it.
Yeah, we're going to get Lou on a show. He's super funny.
Oh, Lou is great, man. Yeah, absolutely. Make it happen. And that's everything. KnockEmDeadComedy.com. We'll be at McGuire's in December 12th or 13th. I forget. One of those. We'll let you know. We also, don't forget, October 4th, live from the Giga Room. I'll be hosting. Joe Bacino, Alec Quinn, Mike Pacetti is performing. And like I said, Andrew Fremder. We're also adding a few others to that as well. And we also have something else cooking for the Giga Room in December that we'll fill you in about. All right. We are out of here. After Donversations tonight, that is it for this studio until August 28th. You can still see Coffee with the Dog every morning at 9. He's still running. And then Peter Schwartz with Sports Bash. He's going to be doing it from another studio. Hershey and the Keegs, I believe. Not this week. I think the following week they're going to actually do their show from another studio as well. So they'll be around. Just you got to look for them. And then, August 28th, we'll be back.
And our guest is going to be Tom Galati because we have
Tom
a show the next
Galati
day.
on the 29th. That'll be fun.
That's going to be good. Galati.
August 28th, me and Frank will be in here with legendary DJ Bob Buckman will be joining us.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Huh.
Yeah, he was great. We grew up with him, right?
Yeah.
On WBAB every morning. All right. With that, we're out of here. Everybody enjoy the next week and a half. And sorry, not sorry. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
All right.
All right. We'll see you guys.